Hi and welcome to this video all about my zero waste hair routine. I have got my phone here with all the questions that you asked. So bit of background. I haven't been washing my hair very much for most of my life. But at the moment I've been living consciously kind of zero waste, low impact for a couple of years. Since my daughter was born, or since I was pregnant, since my daughter was born, and the question I get asked about most tends to be hair care and beauty. So I'm not much of a beauty buff, and I can't help you there. But with my hair care, I am actually really, really low maintenance. So I'm going to share my tips with you, and actually. It's a bit difficult for me to share tips. I'm going to start by saying that because everybody's hair is different and I have low maintenance hair. I really do. I've tried no poo, which is short for no shampoo, which curly girls like me is supposed to be really, really good for. I hated it. It didn't work for me at all. I got really itchy, flaky scalp. Yeah, it didn't work for me at all. And I actually enjoy washing my hair. It's quite a nice little act of self-love and self-care as well. So, also I have a toddler and another one on the way, so my hair often gets covered in Play-Doh, flour, paint, whatever, snot, disgusting stuff. So, yeah, so washing is a necessity as well as an act of self-love. Anyway, let's move on to the questions. Where should I start? At the very beginning, I think. Okay, so Sustainable Mama says, oh, hang on, I'm missing some. She says, yes, how long did it take you to get to that point? So at the moment, I'm washing my hair probably once a month, maybe twice a month, depending on necessity. And how long did it take me to get to that point? I've kind of always been that way. I've gone through phases where I've washed it a lot more, but I've been doing this for about 2 years now. How long did it take you to get over the greasy feeling between long washes? So I've kind of never really had that massively, but well, no, I have. Probably 6 months or so. Yeah. Just how on earth do you keep your hair looking good without washing it? I mean, it doesn't really look good. But like I say, I've got low maintenance hair. I've got lots of things. I've got lots of hair privilege. It's really thick. It's dark. And it's curly. So all these things conspire to make it easier to not wash as often as if you had quite fine hair, straight. I think when it's lighter colour, it shows the grease more. So I'm lucky. Becky asks, how do you keep your hair looking clean in between washes? So it just tends to look clean in between washes, but sometimes it does look a bit greasy, a bit ratty, and for that I use this, which is basically just cocoa powder. I once bought this terrible skinny hot chocolate from Holland & Barrett. I don't know why I did it. I was trying to cut down my food cravings. This was a long time ago, and this is probably about 4 years old, and it tastes like crap, so I just shoved it in this, which isn't ideal because it's just an old tahini jar. What you really need is a shaker. But I just pop some on my hand, mush it through, zhuzh it a bit, and that tends to do the trick. If you've got blonde hair, you can use corn flour or talcum powder, or talcum powder's not great, but corn flour. Arrowroot I think is quite good, and do you know what, I've used I've used talcum powder on my hair, even though talcum powder is white, my hair is very, very dark, because it tends to just soak up the grease. It doesn't like sit on your hair super white. The only thing with this is that sometimes I have, if I don't rub it in properly, or if I'm a bit heavy-handed, I have like a ring around my head of like chocolatey goodness, and it just looks like I've really over bronzed / done a really odd contouring job. But also it makes your hair smell nice, unless you hate the smell of chocolate, in which case find something different. Soul Boosters asks, how do you deal with the oily scalp and how do you get your hair to smell nice? This. But I know that there are, like, you could make up your own little potion with probably essential oils and corn flour, or even a spray bottle of water with like lavender in it, or lemon or something like that, just to like refresh your hair. I never do that personally, but you could do that. Katie Morwenna says, what's the grease factor like? Not, for me, not really at all, but like I say, probably that took about 6 months. Before then, I would say it would get greasy after about a week, so still quite a long time in comparison to some people. Nikki asks, or says, we hardly wash our little girl's hair and it's amazing. Are you the same with Anais? Yes, I am. I don't wash her hair very much at all, but I probably wash her hair once a month, if that, maybe a little bit more. For one, she hates it. She hates having her hair washed. Probably because she doesn't have it done very often, but I think that's just a kid thing. And she's got very, very curly hair like mine. Her hair is curlier than mine, actually. So excuse me. So I really try not to wash her hair. T.S. Morris, just to say, you're so unbelievably lucky. I have to wash daily. It's disgusting otherwise. Yeah, I'm really lucky. Lois Aurora, do you wash it with just water in between? I'm absolutely fascinated now. Yeah, so when I was doing no poo, they suggest like rinsing it and then sort of just scrubbing at your scalp in between, which I did, and it made absolutely no difference. I just had wet, kind of lank, greasy hair. And even though I haven't really changed much between going from no poo to low poo, because I've gone from not washing it at all to washing it once a month, it somehow, I need a good wash, a proper hair wash, and I don't wash it in between with water at all. I just leave it completely. Anna asks, it looks so clean, how does it not get greasy? Is there an adaptation period? Yes, so like I say, about 6 months it probably took, but it's never been hair that looks particularly greasy anyway, so I've always been quite lucky. Emma Catherine Thomas, were you previously washing every day? Nope. I probably washed my hair at most every other day, on average probably every 3-4 days. This is the last page of questions. Oh, actually, I think that's all the questions. I think I just yeah, that's all the questions. Cool. So, I'm going to take you through my kit. So, first of all, I use this. I'm going to have to do that so that it focuses. This shampoo bar. Oh, it's so good. I use all shampoo bars from Lush. I love them. They're amazing. They have got SLS in them. I'm okay with that. Do your own research on it and decide what you think is best. But some people really, really hate that. I love it, and my hair loves it. There's no parabens or anything, it's just, there is SLS, which is short for sodium lauryl sulfate, and that's what gets it to foam. People have a problem with it, but Lush have a really comprehensive guide to what SLS mean on their website, so I'd really recommend you have a look at that before you just blanket ban SLS. And just go with what your hair likes. This one is Honey I Wash the Kids, but I've used quite a lot of different ones. There's one called New, I don't know if they still do that. I've been using them for years, like probably about 8 years now. But Honey, I Wash the Kids is lovely. Godiva I was using before this. That was nice as well, but this one just smells really good. Oh, there's a matching, it's to go with their matching soap. And it's not vegan because there's honey in it, but it's amazing. And then I either use Veganese conditioner. This is 500 grams and it's lasted me probably almost a year. I've got the teeniest amount left. This is vegan, so there's like coconut, lavender, rosemary, agar, all sorts of things in this. Lemon juice. Yeah, I mean, you can see the ingredients, I'm not going to read them out, but I use this conditioner afterwards, just at the ends. It's so good. I love it. And I always say that if you have to buy plastic, obviously, that's gross, there's a bit of soap at the bottom, just taking it out of the shower. If you have to use plastic, then just try and buy in bulk. And I don't know if you know this, but Lush take back all their bottles and reuse and recycle them in a kind of, they have a real circular, almost like a circular economy when it comes to their recycling. They use their own recycling plant and they turn things using minimal water, which is completely different from if you're recycling through the council. Minimal water, minimal energy, and they also turn their plastic bottles, obviously into new plastic bottles, but into things like the hair knot scarves that you see, and their tables in store. Some of them are made out of recycled bottle tops and things like that. Go and speak to anybody in a Lush store and they will tell you, like, you know what they're like in there. They're just so enthusiastic. But that's why I'm okay with buying plastic bottles from Lush. And then sometimes I kind of alternate between Veganese conditioner and this conditioner bar. Now, I have to say, the conditioner bars from Lush, which I have used, and they've got specific ones for co-washing, which is another movement. It's kind of come out of curly girl hair. Curly girl hair or curly hair? Curly people hair. What am I talking about? Is just not washing with shampoo, so washing just with conditioner, co-washing. And I didn't get on well with that at all, and I used the specific co-washing bars to do it. I used just normal conditioner. I didn't get on well with it. My hair needs a proper wash, shampoo and then conditioner. And the other conditioner bars that I've used, I've really hated. So the No Plastic Shop sent me this as a gift, so it's a hashtag gift, but under no obligation to share it at all. And it's by Funky Soap. You can buy it on the No Plastic Shop website. And it doesn't really smell of anything, it just smells like soap, I guess. But it's really nice, and you just run it through the ends of your hair after you've washed it. And it actually genuinely does work. Unlike all the other conditioners, which used to leave a kind of residue on my hair. Sometimes people say that about shampoo bars as well, and what I would encourage is to get one with SLS in it. But that's completely up to you. And then my only other special tool is a hairbrush. I mean, I don't really brush my hair very often either because it's curly, but probably after a week to 10 days of washing, it starts to get a bit sort of straggly, and that's when I give it a brush before bed. Maybe put some dry shampoo in it, and then that's it, and then I wake up and it's sort of curly again and doesn't look so ratty. So that's it. That's my zero waste hair care routine. If you have any questions, please feel free to DM me and ask me. I know there were quite a few people who didn't use the question button, and they just DM'd me, and I got a few of those, and then I don't know if I noted it down to answer the question, so sorry about that. But just DM me and ask me. You can go and find more zero waste tips, tricks, low impact living things on my blog, lucylucraft.com. Yeah, that's it. Mwah.